Buongiorno, this is Louis and I work at 3Devo, and today I'm here to talk to you about the shredding of plastic waste. Now, in a previous video my colleague Timo explained to you how to collect and sort the plastics in different types. Now, before moving on to the shredding step, it's super important to store those wastes in good conditions. That implies protection from dust, protection from greases and inks, moisture. The better you keep your parts, the easier the rest of the process will be. So let's assume we've stored those parts properly. Now, we cannot process all of the plastic types at the same time. For example, it's impossible to process ABS and PET in one go. That's why we have to choose one type. In our case today, we have chosen polystyrene spools for a few reasons. First, they are super abundant wherever you have printers. For example, in our office we have a few 3D printers, so we have quite a few actually of these spools lying around. Then we noticed they have a certain strength or toughness, so we thought maybe we could print good mechanical parts or interesting items with that. And finally, once we have removed the stickers and the glue that goes with them, they are actually quite clean. Now, we cannot jump straight into the extrusion process because you cannot feed those parts in the extruder, they're too big. So we have to reduce the size of those parts. And for this we have the shredding step. If you happen to have a lab scale shredder like we do, you cannot even feed those parts in the shredder. Again, they're too big. So in our case we had a pre-chopping step, during which we pre-chopped those spools into finer, smaller bits. As you can see, these could be fed in the shredder. Now let's move on to the shredding step. Once the shredding step is complete, you should end up with a regrind like this one, I think, of good quality. So as you can see, it flows nicely and it's quite homogeneous, and the size of the particles is quite small. So with this regrind we are ready to jump into the next step of the process, extrusion. But that is for another video with my colleague Timo. Now, thank you for watching. That was Louis from 3Devo and I hope you enjoyed it. Ciao!